look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to make room and give yourself space for making mistakes and fucking up in life. The reason why I say this is because a lot of times when we have a goal that we want to achieve in our lives, whether it's that a money goal, whether it's that a particular promotion that we are striving towards to, every time we want to reach those goals, we have to make an attempt to put in effort, right? To put in the work to help us make progress towards the goal. And inevitably, one of the things that comes along with making effort is this whole idea of having making mistakes. So every time you, the whole point is that every time you put in effort, you will bound to make mistakes. And I think maybe it's the Asian society kind of thing, or maybe it's like just a Singaporean thing in us, is that it feels like it's wrong for us to make mistakes. It feels like it's a sin, it's a crime for us to make mistakes when we are putting in effort towards the goal that we want. And what tends to happen at the end of the day is we end up overthinking, overanalyzing, and not even daring to put in the effort, not because we are lazy, not because we don't want to put in the effort, not because we're not hardworking, but because we're just afraid of making mistakes that comes along with the effort. And so this is, honestly, this video is probably more for me than it is for you, but give yourself room and space to make mistakes and understand that there will never be effort without mistakes. There will never be efforts without shortcomings. And that more often than not, the world forget about your mistakes and forgive you more than you think. But you hold yourself to those mistakes because you always remember every single thing that you have done or not done. And you judge yourself critically for that. And you get stuck and you never ever get to your goals, right? So my TLDR of this video, this message here is, please give yourself some space, please give yourself some room to make mistakes, because like I said, there's never effort without shortcomings, and there's never effort without mistakes. So keep going.